I'm Sarah Capon. I'm the Executive Director for the Niagara Falls National Heritage Area. We implemented the Discover Niagara Shuttle last year, which was a hop-on, hop-off 4-vehicle shuttle service that ran from May to October between 14 sites from Niagara Falls to Old Fort Niagara. We sponsor Fridays on the Frontier education program, which has sent collectively since 2011 over 7,000 students to Old Fort Niagara. We do lots of other programs. We have a digital application called Discover Niagara, which features all of the wonderful things that you can do within the Niagara Falls region. We even curating right now some private locations to tell our story throughout the National Heritage Area.
Getting involved with other different groups and meeting different type of people from all over the world really attract me to this position. Vice President and Marketing. We've tried to establish a name for our business that we're here to give you the best experience possible. The season usually starts in April on weekends. We go every day from May 1st to October 31st and the first weekend, 3 weekends in November. The traffic is definitely building up. In the last 5 years, I would say it's caused us to get a second helicopter. We get a phone call one day asking if we'd be willing to drop Santa Claus off at Academy Park. And who could say no to Santa Claus? Nobody. So we did it. This is going to be our 22nd year being there.
We know of Apple Grannies, we were customers of Apple Grannies, fans of Apple Grannies, and we really wanted to take this opportunity to make a life change for both of our families to be part of something in the heart and keep it going.
And when we took over, one of the things that Chuck and I could echo over and over and over again is that people thanked us for not changing anything.
The same great cooks for the last 15 years. One of our greatest specialties is our beer battered fish fry, and we have not changed a thing. It's the same great fish you've enjoyed for years.
One of the initiatives that we started was Kids Eat Free, in hopes that this mid-generation of people that have 12-year-old and younger children would start coming in and bringing their kids and make it the family restaurant that everybody knows and loves.
I am Colette O'Connor.
I'm Wendy O'Connor.
I'm Tom O'Connor. This used to be part of my dad's home farm, and I bought a part of the farm from my dad. We grow a lot of flats, 6-packs, but people want it bigger and quicker, so now 4.5s are more popular.
And more to pots, already made. That's what Colette was planting back there. Instant, and they can just stick it on their patio and go.
I just think it's kind of fascinating that they know which plants grow best in which greenhouse and which way it should face and which bench. You know, this one didn't do good on this bench. You know, they know. I just think it's fascinating that they,
thank you.
that they know.
We have a piece of equipment that allows us to do what in the past only dealers could do. Reflashing, reprogramming, software updates, another way to say that. We can service extended warranties. We have a ton of regular customers, constant referrals.
You are so busy that you don't have to sell extra work to people that if it doesn't need it today, or to keep people safe on the road, like there's no time. I just think about how connected you are to your customers, and it's such a big community. It's not.
We get entire families and extended families. This becomes a meeting place sometimes. I mean, everybody tends to know one another.
My name is Michael Tuck, and this is my wife Sandra Tuck. We are the owners of Sanger Farms in Youngstown, New York. And we are the proud winners of the Business of the Year award from the Youngstown Business Association. We're family owned and operated. We have 7 members in our family. We've bought the farm off my father-in-law back in 2013. and we've been working, trying to convert it to an agritourism business. We still have the working farm. We have all our apples, peaches, cherries, and strawberries, and the full operating bakery. And we've incorporated now a cafe to enhance the stay of our U-picking customers.
Well, I'm a member of the Lewiston Parks and Recreation Committee, and when I heard that there was going to be an issue with the ice rink this year, and they said, you know, well, we're just going to take it away for 1 year, and then next year we'll try to bring it back. I just feel like so many projects, if they get taken away, they tend to, you know, people tend to forget about them, and they may never, you know, come back. So I felt it was important to keep it going for the families and the kids in Lewiston. I think it's a great thing for the families to do in the winter when there's not as much to do around here. And plus it also employs, you know, some of the local kids and, you know, give them some of the skills that they'll need, you know, as they go forward.
I was walking one day and ran into Claudia, and I asked her if she knew if our police force was prepared for any high-powered attack. She went to the board meeting that night.
Chief Previtt had to present that night, and I said, do you all have police vests? He went into his, we do not have the type for the active shooter high assault weaponry. I said, I think I've got it. We're going to do the fundraiser. I would suggest we call it Invest in a Vest. All I knew is that we were going to ask the community for the money. It was, we aren't going to do the baked cookies. We aren't going to do the traditional type. We are simply going to ask this community to help with their own safety.
Ellie called me one day and said, now you signed up to volunteer, would you like to start? And I said, sure. So I was going maybe 2 Saturdays a month. And then after I had been volunteering for a little while, I was invited to consider becoming a board member. Ellie really has done a lot to get us organized in this new location, get us with regular volunteers here.
The volunteers will take them in a cart, go in and up and down the aisles and in the back. They choose what they want. And then we offer suggestions, like for a meal or something, you know, that we have this, this, and this. And if you can take that, you'll have a nice big meal.
I always enjoy helping out when I can. The recreation department always had stuff to do with the kids, and you know, they had a great time, so it just felt right to be able to help them out whenever I could. It's the Christmas party and the Halloween party. It's great seeing all the kids dressed up for Halloween and taking the parade through the village, and the Christmas party, just seeing them up with Santa and making their crafts. We help out at the village picnic is always a fun one. Getting the whole community together. There's always usually a pretty good turnout for the big parties and picnics. It's fun to see the kids that were children 10 years ago, and now they're the ones helping out actually sometimes.